Hey y'all, Mel Bell here with your reading for May for my earth signs Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. I did pull some initial cards to get a good read on the base of the situation and what the biggest message that I got for the month of May is delay. Okay, so it's like you really feel like you should move in one direction or the other. Maybe you're at a crossroads. Maybe you're feeling like this is ending, but why won't it just end? Why won't it just end so that I can move on to the next thing? And perhaps because that's your nature is when change happens, you feel like, okay, now there should be an ending and I should move forward in a different direction. And this, for whatever reason, is a situation that is taking slower to end. And also, there's also delays in travel. And if there are people that are involved in gatherings, you may find that there is some stress around that. And make sure that you are taking care of yourself. Make sure you're taking care of yourself, that you're not burning the candle at both ends. Make sure that you are honoring your energy, that you are honoring how much you can give, that you are not giving too much for the sake of appearance, or because you have a bleeding heart and you want to provide and do all the things. And now is not really the time for that for you. I'm going to pull some cards here from the Oracle of the Seven Energies by Colette Baron Reed. There is like, you want to move on, but it seems like that is not supported. You're in limbo. There it is. You're in limbo. So there's some situation in your life right now that's causing limbo energy. And you're ready. You're ready to move on to the new thing. You're hesitant because you don't know what the new thing is, or if it's going to be the same old thing in a different package, right? So trust that your intuition will say when now is the time to act. You have that intuition and ability. Also, you're really good at staying grounded, and it's important to stay grounded right now and not allow yourself to get carried away. Don't allow yourself to get carried away by fanciful notions. There could be something really good coming that might be outside of the norm for you, like a really great turn of luck, turn of events, and you might be sensing that intuitively. And so there are these fanciful ideas want to swirl around in your head, and you just stay grounded, because when it comes down into reality, it's still going to be great, but it might not be as great as you feel it is, like as expansive. But it can be a very freeing kind of situation that's coming. But I don't feel like that's in May. I feel like it is, May is going to be really a time for you to accept what is for now, and understand that when it's time to act, you're going to know. You're going to know when it's time to act. I'm smiling because I just pulled a card that I pulled for another group. Actually, let me pull one more here. One more here, and then we're done. I'll be able to tell you. I pulled the Tender Embrace card, and that definitely is about relationships, but not just romantic relationships, but also family relationships and friendships. So I got this tender embrace. So in this card, I feel like maybe this is the focus, because I also got let go, which we'll go a little deeper into let go, because I've already discerned the meaning for this month for that card. But this card here, I almost feel like it's saying focus on your relationships in a way that you are not being the active, authoritative force. Like, be in receptive mode. Just be loving. Just be loved. Just relax. Let go. So what's really great about this card is the hummingbirds. So hummingbirds are my spirit animal, which I said this morning to a friend, and I've pulled this card twice. And I'm pretty sure I pulled it in one of my other signs in astrology. But anyways, the hummingbird can move up and down, left and right, and diagonal and backwards. And it is the only bird that can do that. So it is very, diagonal. Did I say it? I think I did. They're the only birds that can do that. So they're able to maneuver regardless of what's happening. They are able to move however they need to move. They also are a symbol of joy. And so that message is to focus on joy in May. Focus on what gives you joy, what makes you happy, and don't feel like you have to always be fixing something, doing something in order to be worthy, in order to be honoring your life force. There is value in being in receptive receiving mode. There is value in stepping back and allowing. And there is frustration in the situation that you find yourself in when there's limbo and you have to have one foot in something and one foot in something else, or one foot in something and not knowing where the other foot should be. So uncertainty is definitely not fun, but you're being asked to trust and have faith that things will unfold the way that they should. And that what you want, the change that you're looking for, you might not know what the change looks like. You might not know what the perfect thing is. You just know something has to change. Something needs to change. And bearing fruit. Some trees are odd. Some trees are late bloomers, and you may be a late bloomer. This situation may be blooming at end of summer or like in some weird time frame. It's okay to trust your growth doesn't have to look like everybody else's growth. That your timing doesn't have to look like everybody else's timing. Okay, so I'm gonna pull a card from the Moonology Manifestation Oracle cards by Yasmin Boland. What do we have for Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn for the month of May? Please go ahead and like, share, and subscribe. Share with a friend if you think that somebody might like what these readings are. If you like these readings, sorry, I got thrown off. If you enjoy these readings and you have a friend that you think would benefit from these readings, please do share that with them. If you're on the YouTube space, please definitely like. If you're on Facebook or a different social media channel, then also please engage in some way, because that really helps the algorithm for me. There we go. Okay. Interesting. All right. So, I got a very interesting mix of energies here. So we'll start with full moon in Libra. Find a balance, okay? So balance has definitely been very strong for me lately. And I think that there has been a bit of an imbalance in your energy. And it is important to appreciate and honor the need to rest, the need to recharge, the need to relax. And that is supported in the energy right now with Mercury in retrograde. There is the Re's, R-E's are what are supported in Mercury in retrograde. It is okay to be in that mode. If you are always you are lopsided, and one side of you is heavy, and the other side of you needs to be balanced, okay? So nobody wants to walk around lopsided. So then also we got the last quarter moon in Virgo. Attend to the details. So if you can't do anything and you really can't shake the need to do something, then journal, forecast, write about what you would like to see in the future. Put that energy somewhere so that you can then relax. Yeah. Take a reality check. So please be careful with fanciful thoughts and make sure that you do not fall prey to illusion. And you're pretty smart. You'll know when something doesn't feel right. Honor that. Honor yourself, your intuition, your gift of discernment. Stay grounded. Expect wonderful things to happen. It can all be real in your reality at the same time. Okay, so let's finish off with a card from the Divine Energy Oracle by Sonia Coquette. I hope I pronounced her name right. Goodness sake. All right, let's see what she got for me. Is that it? That was quick. Make a plan. Okay, so like I just said, journal. Decide, like, what would your ultimate future look like? Even though you can't do something right now, you can forecast. You can dream. You can think, what would it look like if everything fell into place for me and I could do whatever I wanted? What would it look like? Zero restrictions. No, not a money restriction, not having the skills, all of those things. Like, what if everything just turned out the way I want it to? What would that look like? Now, you can dream big, and it is still possible that a lot of that comes true, but in a more realistic sense. It's okay to go beyond that in your forecasting, in your manifesting. You can dream big and think beyond what you think is currently possible. You don't know what's going to happen in the future. That might bring to you some great surprise, and suddenly what was unattainable before is suddenly attainable. And so I do sense that energy coming in for you, that something that was seemingly unattainable and unrealistic becomes very realistic for you. And it's going to be a little bit of a surprise. Now, I don't know for sure if that'll happen in May. I think in May you want to make sure that you are taking the advice. So the journaling, forecasting, making a plan, looking at what would be so great if this happened, and also letting go. So can you take time? Can you take time to write that out, to forecast that, and then let it go and just chill in May? That will be best for you right now, where possible, because life still happens, right? We still have responsibilities and duties and things we have to do. But for things that are not working right now, if you can just let it go and just be okay with what it is, that would be best for you. All right. I hope you have a wonderful May. Take care, Earth signs. Bye.